Well, I got Wipeout, the Omega Collection. Wasn't expecting that much. I mean, I was really into Wipeout when it first came out on the first PlayStation, and I really didn't even get the first one. I got the second one,
All right, here
Wipeout
we are.
XL,
First time.
which I gotta tell you was fucking awesome at the time.
All right,
I
bitch.
mean, it was fast as shit. The only other game I ever played like that, and it wasn't even exactly the same, or it was a little the same, was F-Zero on Super Nintendo. So I mean, that's it was the same because they were hovering and they were going fast, but Wipeout added weapons and crazy tracks, like unbelievable. Anyway, I hadn't played since. I wasn't so into PlayStation 2. As an adult, I had a family, I was raising them. PlayStation 3, I really didn't get into it till the end. So with PlayStation 4, I'm all in. Like, I'm knee deep. So I've been getting some remasters. I got the Uncharted collection. I got some other things. Anyway, I got this, and I have to tell you, oh my God, this is amazing. I didn't think it was even going to be that good. I thought, I have these impulse buys. I buy things and I regret them. But with PlayStation 4, I haven't had that, like, hardly at all. Anyway, I raced each game one race, the first race. And I have to tell you that I was really surprised by 2048, which from what I heard is the Vita game that they redid.
Fuckhead, I thought it was the
And it looks amazing. I mean, I was like, wow, like I couldn't believe how good it looked. The other one, Wipeout HD, looked really good. Like I played that first level. I remembered that from the first Wipeout game, which I said I never really played it. I mean, I played a couple times at my friend's house, the original, and I got XL because that was an improved version, the second one. Anyway, this is really like, and then I played Fury because I heard Fury was something a little different. I did one race here, and I really liked that. They said Fury was more aggressive, the darker tone. I don't know.
Ooh, did you see that?
But it played awesome too. I like the controls are all the same, like they're all the same control. So while you're switching from one to another, they seem to be almost like in one game. Unlike when I got Metal Gear Solid, the Definitive Collection, I had to swap between the actual Phantom Menace, or Phantom Pain, whatever the hell it's called, Phantom Pain, and
Let's try it again.
whatever the hell the other one was, the Prelude thing you bought.
I usually don't.
Anyway, it took like a minute to switch back and forth. They're the same, the game on the same software that they sold you, or whatever you call it, but it wasn't the same. This is all like linked together. Like I can move from each game like very seamlessly and very quickly if I want to go to a race here or a race in another one. I'm not sure if they're all linked into your score together as one thing or they're taken as separate games or just separate modes in one bigger game. I have to look and see. But I was super impressed with the handling and the graphics. Holy shit, what is this? This is like, if they made this today, I can't imagine them making it any cooler than it looks now. I mean, and it runs like fast. I'm on the regular PlayStation 4. I have a 52-inch sharp, I don't know, like a good, HD 1080 whole deal, 3D bullshit TV. Anyway, it's a great TV. My next one will be 4K, but right now I got this, so we'll see probably on the year 2000 or whatever. I don't know. When I get the next PlayStation, this is good enough for me now. My eyes are not amazing, but this looks amazing to me. Let's do it. Fucking look at this thing. Anyway, this brought back all the memories of me playing my original Wipeout XL, which I put tons of hours into. And this is like so good. And we have online too, which is great. I saw that race box. I'm not sure what the hell that is exactly. Anyway, look at this. Look how, I mean, listen, I came in first in each race. I mean, there's a couple I didn't because I was just checking things out. But I made sure I got first in each, which of course I'm on beginner. But games like this, if you can at least pick it up like that and feel like you can negotiate around the track, oh, it's going to be so great when I'm racing against other people because I at least have a control. I'm not amazing, but a control of what it is. Next thing is really important, and this is what was screwing me up. Got to memorize the icons to what the weapons are
Hit number
and the
one.
shields, because some weapons shoot backwards, some don't, some go forward. You know the
I
drill.
was. I'd be the #1 fag.
But this is amazing. The thing looks so clean. I really liked it, man. I mean, again, I just got it, and I was pissed because I screwed it up like I bought digital. What the fuck? For some reason, I thought this game only was coming out in digital. I don't know why I thought that.
Novice.
So when I hit the button, it starts downloading, and I look and there's a thing right next to it says, do you want the digital or do you want the physical? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh fuck. Now listen, it's not a big deal, but I always like the option if I want to sell the game to get money back. Like imagine the game sucked. I'm lucky it doesn't suck and it's going to be good, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like say I have it for a year or two, and whatever, the definitive edition comes out and there's 10 more tracks, and I could buy that. I'm like, oh, I want to sell this. I can't because I already have this. All right, I probably could download the rest into here. Okay, I see your point. Anyway, I just like the idea of having the physical disc, so if I want to sell it someday I can, because sometimes you spend $60 on a game, and in a month or two you're like, puh, I'm not going to play this for 2 years, and you sell it off for 40, say, and then 2 years if you have the desire to play it, if you ever even do, because you may not. If you do, you could buy it for probably $10 at that point. So what's the cost of having the luxury of having the game at your fingertips? That's the way I look at it. I probably have a backlog here, I'm looking at it right now, maybe 20 games.
Wow.
No way can I play 20 games, but you know what? I may want to play any one of those 20 games. Not when I say 20, that's bullshit because I'm looking at physical. I have digital too, so say 35 games. And let's add arcade-ish games, so let's say another 10. Those amount of games I can reach to at any point because I'm a gamer and I get stupid. I'm like, oh, I'm reading about Assassin's Creed Primal. Like, oh, that's cool. Let me jump in and look at that. Or if I'm not playing it, or whatever I'm playing. So for that luxury, I lay out money. But at least laying out that money in a physical form, I have recourse to sell that if I change my mind. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a rental, but say you want the luxury of having the 20 hottest games there are out. I mean, if there are 20, if there's 10, whatever the fuck it is. And you want to be able to ping pong back and forth on them. And what the fuck's the difference if you lay out $1,000, say? Not that you should just spend $1,000, but if it, you know what I mean. You spend $1,000 to have all these games or whatever it is. And then when you're done, you're like, fuck, you know, I don't need to play a Fallout 4, I don't need to do this, I don't need to do that, I don't give a shit, I'm jumping over to this or whatever you want to do. You can cash out right there and say you'll get $300 back. Okay, big fucking deal, $300. But you know what, fuck you, yeah, it is a big deal. Why not defray the cost? Anyway, usually what I do, my theory, and how I'm fucking this up lately, is I have reward points from Sony. So I buy these games digitally with my rewards points. I try to buy them physically if I can, but sometimes Sony's a douche and they only have them digital, and I'm a douche and I can't wait. So, you know, lately I hadn't been even like getting enough points, so I'll get like 2,000 points, $20 off. I'll get a $60 game and cost me $43 or $42. But I still shouldn't want to get it physical, because then I can hold that game for the whole year, sell it for $30 and cost me 10. You know, or I can play it all year, like Call of Duty Black Ops 3, I played for a year straight. You know, I'm still playing the game here and there with all this shit they're releasing. So, you know, if I wanted to sell that now, it's $10. Would I sell it? No, because I like it. I'm going to keep it. But there are games, all right, here's a good example, like Dying Light. I got Dying Light back in the day, like for almost full price, the enhanced edition. And I never played it for the longest time, so I sold it off for like $25 to somebody. I figure I'll get it again. Then Christmas time, I saw it on sale for 20. I'm like, fuck, I'm back in. I'm gonna get it. Because, I sold it for 25, so I'm still good, whatever. I actually made $5 off the cost, got the game back. It's in my collection still, in that same backlog collection. I haven't played it yet. Why? Because I'm playing 100 other stupid games I'm playing. And if I get into a game, like I got into Uncharted 4, fuck, I was on that game for a long time. And then I was so into it, like after hating it at first, I got really into it, I jumped on to the collection. Look at this fucking thing, look. This is the Vita remake, I think. This is 2048. Look at this though. I thought this would look like shit. It doesn't. It looks fucking dope. It looks good. I only have the regular standard PlayStation and a 1080 TV. I sit about 12 feet back from a 52-inch TV. Or maybe, 10 or 12 feet, whatever. It fucking looks so good. It's gonna be good. $40. I was trying to hold off till I got my rewards points. I only have 600 points, $6. I didn't even have it at the rewards store. I didn't even have enough to get a coupon, like a $10 off card or whatever. So I figure, my next haul coming in, I'll get Tekken 6. I was almost talked into Injustice 2 by myself, but Injustice 2, but I'm not into it. I never played Injustice. I'm not a real Marvel-y type person. And I played Tekken for, again, back on PlayStation 1. I have so many of these games that I'm into from PlayStation 1. You know what I got for $6? God of War 3 Remaster.
Holy shit.
And like, I never really played God of War. Like I didn't have it on PlayStation 2, so I never really got into PlayStation 2. I had one, my kids played it. It's fucking great, man, on this thing. Just the way they did the remaster, like, it just, I can see it, and everything looks so nice. It's almost like those amazing graphics were almost a waste on the PlayStation 3, though they looked good when we saw them then. They just really, they really look good now. They do. Those games look really good on this console. Look at this fucking thing, man. I don't know if we're running 60 frames or what we're burning here, but this is fucking great. From what I saw, one of the games didn't have weapons as of yet. Fury had them right off the bat. Look at this. I'm missing some of these turbos, but this thing runs fast. You know what? Sony got smart. They're like, fuck this. We made these great games. We're going to fucking polish these up, fix them up a bit, and put them back out like those assholes at Nintendo. So Nintendo's puts the same fucking games out over and over and over. I'm a Sony gamer from back in the day, so I really worked that PlayStation 1 fucking hard. I worked it. Like, I played a lot of games on that. 2, I just didn't, it was a point in my life I didn't have time to do it. 3, I only had time at the end, which set me up for 4, and I'm fucking back in. And I got more time now. All right. Look at this. Come on. Good fucking purchase, guys. Jump on this shit. Jump on it. I have to get into the multiplayer. This is going to be fucking dynamite. Just look at this. and I suck right now. I couldn't get a fucking barrel roll off to fucking save my life. Right, left, right on that fucking stick. I was smashing the walls. That's why you see there are times when I'm just like fishtailing back and forth. So I'm trying to get that to work. I might be doing it wrong. I don't remember that move. You know what? When I played this game, there was no stick. I used the fucking V-pad, I think. PlayStation 1. I know I used the D-pad. And that was like, PlayStation 1 was like a dirty looking machine. Like, it wasn't so clear. The graphics nice. I like the branching path, fucker. I recommend this game. I've only played it for 15 minutes and I know